non.
Are the votes on conversion therapy and on medical assistance in dying, are they going to be free votes for your caucus?
Well, we'll have a caucus this is what caucus is all about. We'll have discussion on this issue. And as you know, and especially for the assisted suicide bill, this is everything but a partisan issue. And I know what I'm talking about because I was part of the National Assembly when we had that debate during 6 full years. I was part of the House of Commons when we had the first bill. And so, there is no good or bad position. There is only a position when we feel comfortable. So this is why, as far as we are concerned, this is a non-partisan issue. We have to address it seriously, correctly, with respect to each another person. And so this is what we intend to do, and we'll have a caucus to discuss about that.
The Prime Minister has asked his health minister to look into whether or not private testing, people being able to pay for a COVID test, is in accordance with the Canada Health Act. Your leader actually took advantage of that and got his test paid for by the House of Commons, by taxpayers. Do you think it's fair that people can jump the queue if they have the money to pay for it?
Well, as you know, if the Prime Minister who have done his job 6 months ago, maybe will not have to address this issue right now. And as you know, it was very late for the government to act correctly about the test. The government didn't handle correctly the border issue 8 months ago, and now today we pay the price because it didn't handle correctly neither the issue of the test. So what we're asking of the government is to do it as fast as possible with all the rules necessary. But when we recognize and when we see that Germany, Japan, United States had rapid tests 6 months ago, and this government now is suddenly opening the eyes, so this is why we are very concerned with this.
To the principle, I understand that point of view, but this is where we are now. So to the principle of it, should I be able to go over to Gatineau and pay $200 for a COVID test when somebody of lesser means isn't able to?
Well, this is a very specific issue we have to address, but I will get back to the same point. I will get back to square one.
Want to address the issue.
Well, the point is that if the government has done its job, we will have to we'll have more and more tested people, which is not the case anymore.
Donc, le discours est passé hier.
Oui.
Maintenant, quelle est la stratégie? Qu'est-ce que vous allez faire là, maintenant?
Ben écoutez, on va continuer à faire ce qu'on fait depuis le début, c'est-à-dire demander des comptes au gouvernement. Encore ce matin, qu'est-ce qu'on voit à la une du National Post? C'est un autre problème d'éthique du gouvernement. Encore une fois, M. Trudeau s'est mis les pieds dans les plats avec une entreprise il a agi de façon irresponsable dans cette question-là. Alors, on va le questionner là-dessus, comme sur les tout autres enjeux d'éthique, mais également, on va demander des comptes au gouvernement où est-ce qu'on en est rendu dans la gestion de la crise de la pandémie. Je pense que notre chef a été très clair depuis le début et nos questions sont très claires aussi sur la question qui préoccupe le plus les Canadiens actuellement, c'est la rapidité des tests. Les tests rapides doivent être approuvés. Et malheureusement, ce qu'on constate, c'est qu'il y a 6 mois, l'Allemagne, le Japon, les États-Unis ont approuvé des tests rapides, puis le Canada s'est traîné les pieds. Alors, nous, on pose des questions au gouvernement là-dessus, parce que la réalité aujourd'hui des Canadiens touche directement la pandémie. D'un autre côté, ce qu'on doit comprendre, c'est que si le gouvernement avait pris des actions rigoureuses et sérieuses et pertinentes il y a 6 mois, ben aujourd'hui, on n'aurait pas des files d'attente et surtout le temps d'attente. Moi, j'ai des gens dans mon comté qui ont attendu 8 jours pour avoir le résultat, alors qu'il y a des tests qui existent à 100 000 d'ici, de l'autre bord de la frontière, où on peut avoir les résultats en dedans de 15 minutes. Alors, pourquoi les autres pays comme le Japon, l'Allemagne, les États-Unis ont accès à des tests rapides et pas le Canada? C'est parce que M. Trudeau et son équipe se sont traînés les pieds, au même titre qu'ils l'ont fait lors de la gestion de la frontière au mois de mars.
Sur les affaires de confiance, pour revenir à la question de ma collègue, l'aide médicale à mourir, les thérapies de conversion, est-ce que ce sera un vote libre de la part du côté de
On va avoir une discussion là-dessus, puis un peu comme je le disais tout à l'heure, puis je sais de quoi je parle parce que j'ai fait les débats et à l'Assemblée nationale et à la Chambre des communes. Vous savez, il n'y a pas de bonne ou de mauvaise position. Il y a juste des positions avec lesquelles on est à l'aise et auxquelles on n'est pas à l'aise. Et là-dessus, il faut être très respectueux du choix de chacun de l'autre. Ce n'est pas des enjeux partisans, ce sont des enjeux qui appellent à une bonne réflexion. Concernant la question de la thérapie, notre chef ne pouvait pas être plus clair que ça la semaine dernière. Clairement, le chef a dit sur la question des thérapies, nous sommes contre. On va faire notre travail de parlementaire, en chambre, mais sur la question des thérapies de conversion, voilà, sur la question des thérapies de conversion, pour nous, c'est mauvais et on doit les abolir. Mais le débat doit se faire en chambre correctement. So on the issue of the conversion therapy, is that correct to say that in English? The conversion therapy, our leader was crystal clear a week ago. This is bad, and we strongly oppose to that. But we have a job to do as a parliamentarian, and we intend to do it.
What will you allow us to vote on? And there are a number
Well,
of
we will
people
see.
in
We
your
will see.
caucus
We will
saying-
see where the debate will go during the debate. But on the principle of conversion therapy, we strongly disagree with that. We are opposed to that. We want to shut it down. And our leader was crystal clear on that issue 6 days ago.
What about the
concerned
I have to go, friends. I have to go. Peux-tu vous en parler? Peux-tu vous en parler plus tard? Parce que je suis déjà en retard.
Yesterday at committee, there was a motion to try and get it before proc. It didn't work. We've got a bunch of committees coming back. How far do you intend to keep pressing this issue?
Well, we are absolutely going to continue to press the government for accountability. We're going to demand answers. This was a contract that was worth up to $1 billion. And it was going to a company that had given the Prime Minister's family $500,000. And so the Ethics Committee is set to reconvene on Thursday. Finance Committee is going to reconvene. We fully expect to pick up our investigations where we left off. The cover-up prorogation is not going to be where we leave this issue. And we're going to continue to press forward for answers for Canadians.
Is the issue dead?
No, it's absolutely not. I mean, we don't have answers. We had hundreds of pages of documents that came to us completely redacted against the order of committee. So while the Speaker didn't find a case of contempt against the government, he did say that the committee could refer it back to the House if they believed that there was a case where they were in contempt of the committee's order, and frankly, it's quite clear that they were.
The NDP is going to present a motion on Thursday to create a new committee to check out any sketchy affairs like the Leader Charity scandal. So I was wondering, are the Conservatives going to vote for?
Well, we'll have to take a look at what the scope of the proposed motion is. It's disappointing that the motion we proposed at PROC was not supported by the NDP. The intent of this prorogation was so that Justin Trudeau could hide from this latest scandal by kicking the can further down the road or swamping this particular, the WE scandal, in with other items. There's a possibility or possibly the intent for it to get lost in the shuffle, and we have to make sure that that's not going to happen.
With creating a new committee,
Yeah, I think that there's definitely merit to the creation of a new committee, but having one to deal specifically with the scandals is particularly important because there are a few with Baylis Medical, with the WE Charity, and we need to make sure that those are addressed head on.